Is Tyrese Maxey a better Sixer than Allen Iverson? Kevin Durant scores his highest point total of this NBA season, and an unlikely hero for the Suns beats the Los Angeles Lakers in a very close game. My name is Levi Jacob, and you are listening to the daily basketball recap in 15 minutes or less. Game of the day. The Los Angeles Lakers pass an open shot to Austin Reeves for a game-tying three-pointer, which he missed after Luka Doncic scores 41, 8, and 8 in the game just to lose, unfortunately. 12 of 21 for Luka with 6 of 11 from 3. LeBron James had 15. Austin Reeves had 14. Marcus Smart had 13. Jake Lervie had 11. Colin Gillespie had 21. Grayson Allen had 28 and 6. Aside from that, no standouts except for a Royce O'Neal three-pointer at the end. But realistically speaking, it shouldn't have happened. The Suns are missing Devin Booker. They're missing Dylan Brooks, Jordan Goodwin. Those are 3 starters for them. They're missing all of those players. And yet, Jordan Goodwin plays more 6-man, to be 100% honest. It didn't matter. DeAndre Ayton played 22 minutes, went 2 and 4 with 1 steal in the game, 1 of 3 shooting. He had a quote before the game where he said, "They want me to be Clint Capella." Clint Capella responded to him and said, "You have 2 of the best playmakers in the world on your team." Clint Capella is 100% correct. He's 100% correct. DeAndre Ayton has to stop complaining. They took a chance on him, and he has been really up and down, but mostly not great for this team, and he has to just get over it. I'm tired of his complaining. I think everybody else kind of is as well. Like, it's a Dwight Howard thing that he's doing, and he's not even as good as Dwight Howard was when he was, when he was having MVP level seasons, Dwight Howard. So get over it. Get over it. Next, the Rockets beat the Magic. Kevin Durant had 40 points. That was his highest point total of the season. They erased a 19-point deficit, which was very nice for them against this Magic team. Kevin Durant, as I said, put up 48 and 3 off of 14 for 28 shooting. This is I think it might be his most shots that he's taken this year as well. Alperen Sengun 16, 6 and 5. Jabari Smith Jr. had 13, but he went out with an ankle injury in 29 minutes of action. Amen Thompson didn't have his best game other than on the defensive end. And Reed Shepherd off the bench put up 20 points on 5 of 7 from 3. Very nice for him. He's had a run here of a lot of 3-pointers, as well as some solid defense when he's able to be out there to play defense. 2 steals and a block, actually, out of this. I think he's maybe 6'1". He's very small. Desmond Bane had 30 points. Paolo Banchero had a 6 of 16 shooting game, 19 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists. Wendell Carter, 16 and 6. Javon Carter, 14 and 2. He's playing 22 minutes. He took 10 shots. I don't really understand it, if I'm being honest with you. I don't know why I just don't get Javon Carter in this flow of things. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, but whatever. The more the merrier, I guess, for him. Next, Tyrese Maxey breaks Allen Iverson's 3-point record of all time, throughout the franchise history. Tyrese Maxey has had an excellent season. He is not getting consideration as far as MVP. He should be getting, honestly, probably more consideration. He has carried this team throughout the whole entire season with everybody in and out of lineups, all that jazz. He should be getting more MVP consideration. My question starting in the beginning was, is he better than Allen Iverson? My answer is not yet. If he keeps up this and keeps being able to increase his level of play and his actual output, I don't want to say it. I think people are going to be mad. I think it might end up happening. I think it might be real, especially if he brings, sort of a team that he is on ends up going far into the playoffs, including the finals. I think it might be, no one wants to say it. No one wants to hear it, but I think it might be true. Tyrese Maxey is awesome. I think it's not to say that Allen Iverson isn't good. It's to say that Tyrese Maxey is very underrated in my eyes. He had 28 points, 4 rebounds, 11 assists, and 5 steals with a block. 9 of 26 shooting, 5 of 12 from 3-point range. Joel Embiid, 26, 11, and 4. It's a crazy feel-good story of the season that Joel Embiid is able to be in and out of the lineup like this and still play at this level. Is remarkable. Kelly Oubre Jr., 21 and 8. VJ Edgecombe, 19 and 8 on 8 of 13 shooting. Very, very nice game from the Sixers. Bam Adebayo was the highest scorer for the Heat. 29 points, 14 rebounds, and 3 assists, 10 of 20 shooting, 4 of 8 from 3, 5 of 8 from the free throw line. one of his better games of the season. Andrew Wiggins, 18, 20, 18, 2 and 2 on 5 of 10 shooting. Jaime Jaquez had 19. Tyler Hero off the bench at 25 and 7. Norm went out with an injury. Hopefully it doesn't last for too long. I would like it to not last for too long. But alas, this Sixers team is really, when they're on, and they were in Philly and they're wearing these black jerseys, the Allen Iverson black jerseys, ooh, it's hard to beat them. It's hard to beat them when all of that is going good for them. It's really a vibe that you end up feeling in the building. There are 10 games, and I'm going to run through the last ones that were not discussed yet because, to be honest with you, not so many interesting things happened tonight in the NBA. The Spurs just absolutely dominated the Nets. They tried to come back, no chance. Michael Porter Jr. did his best, 25 and 14, nothing. Wemby ended up having 13 points, but he just played. He didn't need to be doing more. He didn't need to be doing more because there's just nothing to do. There is an interesting note here for me, which is, and we saw it against Jalen Duren as well. Claxton fouled out against Wemby. You know who played Wemby well? Day'Ron Sharpe. Big, muscular guys against Wemby is still a thing that he is struggling with. He's still able to do the things that Wemby does, but it's just a harder matchup for him. Obviously 7-footers who are muscular against a 7'6" guy who's a little bit more lanky. The physicality is going to be difficult for him. Like it's a no-brainer, but it's a thing that I'm interested to see going into the playoffs. Teams that have that, if they're able to kind of, do the best job, because again, it's Wemby, but do the best job of keeping a guy in front of him and being able to limit him, technically speaking. But Julian Champagnie didn't mind because he just scored 26 points on 6 of 9, shooting 10 of 14 from the field. Awesome. This Spurs team is on their 11th straight. Really, really cool to see. But aside from that, there's not really much else to talk about in this game. The Pacers lose to the Hornets. Con Knippel breaks the rookie 3-point record. Brandon Miller had 33. They're doing it as a team. Moussa Diabate coming back to the lineup has really rejuvenated them, and he also looks really rejuvenated. 14 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 7 of 8 shooting for him in 30 minutes. He was a plus 18 because he just, he runs that big man role really well, and I feel like it's given him a level of confidence to have been suspended fighting against the Pistons. It got really physical, but he really delivered. Con Knippel had 28 points. LaMelo Ball, 28. Yeah, just overall, really, really a good game from the Hornets. They've been doing this consistently now. Kobe White is in his second game, 7 and 6, whatever. But they've been doing this now consistently for honestly the last 15 games. They've been putting up their best basketball, and it's been really fun to watch. Charles Lee has them really, really moving. Nembhard had 20 and 7 after maybe not playing. Obi Toppin returned to the lineup after many, many games out. So welcome back to him. Micah Potter scored 19 for them. Nothing else really going on for this Pacers team. They're in, they're out, they're in, they're out. There's a lot of they're definitely at the point where they're now tanking. So it'll be interesting to see who emerges as playing minutes. Of course, Jarace Walker is doing that now. I want to see who else. I want to see who else they can put up there to play minutes for them. The Hawks beat the Wizards 126-96. On the Wizards side, there's nothing to discuss. There's really nothing to discuss. Will Riley, again, had 14 and 10 with 4 assists and a steal. He's given a lot more opportunity when everybody else is out. 36 minutes for him. He's the only one who doesn't play under 20 minutes for some reason. CJ McCollum had 25. Jalen Johnson is out, and so was Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Dyson Daniels put up 13, 11, and 5 steals. Very nice for him. Jonathan Kuminga in his second game, 17 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, and a block. 5 of 9 shooting in 30 minutes. Okongwu, 10 and 11. Kispert off the bench, 33 points. He was the story of this game. He is saying, play me regular minutes. And I agree. I actually like him as a wing on this team. And he's a great shooter. If he was on the Lakers, I really think that they would benefit a lot from having Corey Kispert on the team because he's able to play defense and offense better than the majority of the guys that are on that team. So yeah, nice game from the Hawks. The Blazers beat the Bulls. No Klingon, no Denny for the Blazers. Still, they beat the Bulls team. The Bulls are not the most formidable team right now. Another 20-point game for Buzelis. Another 20-plus point game for Buzelis. 15, 6, and 9 from Josh Giddey, so very nice for him. Trey Jones in his return, 19 points. Or I guess is a couple games back was his best game since returning. Nick Richards off the bench for the Bulls, 14 and 10. Jeremy Grant put up 27 points, so welcome back to playing regular basketball. Jeremy Grant. Ousmane Camara had 16 points. Scoot Henderson, 12. They really, really spread out the ball in this game. A lot of people scored off the bench. Robert Williams III had 14 and 14 because he, was getting most of the center minutes in this game due to Klingon being out. Vit Krejci also had a nice game. 14 points, 5 of 10, 3 of 8 from the 3-point line in 19 minutes. So shooting when Denny and Klingon come back always helps this Blazers team, and they ended up beating Chicago. Kings beat the Mavs behind Precious Achiuwa 29-12. That is his career high. Maxey and Allen also had 22 and 6 for them, 8 of 13 shooting. Carter, their rookie, rookie last year, Devin Carter, 15, 7, 5, and 4. Nick Clifford, 13, 8, and 7 with 2 steals and a block. I like their rookies and sophomores playing defense. It's a nice thing to see. Daquan Plowden, 19 points. So apparently he's allowed to shoot 7 of 7 from the field. He's allowed to shoot 26 minutes for him. Next, the Pelicans beat the Jazz. Saddiq Bey had 42 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists. Really nice bounce back season from him. Really, he looks like he's a real player. If they don't keep him in New Orleans, he can definitely go and be a successful player somewhere else and play winning basketball. I really like Saddiq Bey a lot. And I think I'm really impressed by what he's able to contribute. On the other side of the ball, they've given the ball to the rookies. Ace Bailey, 23 points for him. Very, very nice. I said rookies. I didn't mean that in plural. I meant rookie and then, in addition, the others. Isaiah Collier, 11 and 7. Bryce Sensabaugh, they finally let shoot again, 7 of 13 shooting for him, 20 points on the game. Very nice. And last but not least, this game was more important than the other games. I should have put this third or fourth. Anthony Edwards did an Anthony Edwards game. He just had a great comeback, a great whatever you want to call it. It was definitely a comeback though. 31 points for him, 12 of 24 shooting, 2 of 6 from 3, 31, 3 and 5 with a steal. Just leading this team very nonchalantly in the way that Anthony Edwards does. He just wills his team to wins, and that's how you feel. And I really want them very, very seriously to be able to put talent around him to be able to go win a championship. Don't take his talent for granted. He, in the same way that a Michael, like a Jordan or a Kobe used to do it, his energy is what wins the basketball games. It isn't necessarily what he's doing. His scoring is obviously immaculate, but it's the will to win you see play out on the basketball court. And I think that obviously everybody has covered this so far, but it really happens to be that as you're watching a game like this against the Clippers, who are not the most formidable team, whatever, the team just didn't get up to really play for it. Dante DiVincenzo was the other highest scorer with 18. Aside from that, nobody scored above 12 points. Nobody. Okay, against this Clippers team that's heavily destroyed because of injuries and trades and whatever. Anthony Edwards was like, no, we're not doing this. We're not losing to this Clippers team. We're not doing it like this. It's dangerous. It's a dangerous style because the Thunder used to do this with KD and Russ. The Knicks do this now. Waiting until later to close out the game is a more entertaining prospect. It means that the first half of the game is not it's not as much fun to watch. But very honestly, very, very nice output by Anthony Edwards to win this game 94-88 against the Clippers. That was your daily basketball recap in 15 minutes or less. I want to thank you all for listening, and I will see you on Sunday. Have a great weekend.